John, thank you for coming to Parramatta. It's great having you here. Today we're shooting from this lovely penthouse, 2805 at Macquarie Street, Barvey background. I thought what a great opportunity to have you and have a chat about what do you think about Parramatta in general, and what do you see the market is heading in that respect, and how did you feel the market has performed the last few years?
Well, Sam, I think you and I both agree that this is a very exciting place, and it's not surprising when you look at the infrastructure changes, when you look at the amount of jobs that have been created, the amount of investment in the area. I mean, things like Badgerys Creek down the road. Just here, we've got the brand new stadium, probably the best in the country, recently built. You've got Westmead, you've got West Connects. So there's so many things happening to benefit the residents of Parramatta. When you see apartments like the one we're doing this interview in, sitting in here today, this is, to me, luxury, world-class style. You know, it's a beautiful building, penthouse, beautifully finished. 10 years ago, this didn't exist in Parramatta, as you well know. Now this is really like a new benchmark of living. So I'm really excited. I'm excited for us because we get the pleasure of serving the area. I'm excited for the existing residents. I'm excited for people that are moving into the area because there is a new level of sophistication and culture also that didn't exist back 10 and 20 years ago. The area has grown up, it's come of age, and I think it's now one of the most exciting places, not just to work, because it's always been exciting to work, but now to live. And I think the statistics are there's going to be about 150% increase in residents in the Parramatta CBD living here in the next 15 years.
It's interesting enough, John, you say that, because last time I was doing some research as well, we noticed that Parramatta is the 5th largest business city in Australia, and at the moment it accommodates about 50,000 jobs. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It's a commercial engine. You're right. I mean, there's Sydney, there's Melbourne, there's Brisbane, but Parramatta is number 5 in Australia.
Correct.
And that's significant. So clearly there's a great commercial hub here, and there's a lot of exciting things happening, and the Badgerys Creek is only going to add to that. It's only going to make it more exciting and bring more jobs to the region. But I'm more interested in the residential experience. I think people living here now have a brand new lifestyle opportunity. And whether you're living in a beautiful apartment like this, or in the CBD, or in Parramatta and surrounds, I think now there's something for everyone here. So I think that's, why you and I are so excited about this area.
Absolutely.
So look, I think, for people that haven't checked Parramatta out as yet, you need to check it out.
Absolutely.
If you've been looking to live in apartment style, there's been a few thousand beautiful apartments built. None better than this one, but some very nice apartments built over the last 4 or 5 years. So there's a variety, there are a number of great options. So I think this is an area that is one of the most exciting pockets in the country. The other question you asked is, where do I think it's going? Well, all of that adds up to it's going somewhere fast. Over the next 10, 20 years, this will become one of the most sought after lifestyles in the country. I mean, of course, the city, the eastern suburbs has always been popular, but people will be speaking in glowing terms over the next decade about the lifestyle available in Parramatta. That can only lead to strong growth. So I think Parramatta will outperform the vast majority of residential markets in Australia. Even though it's been known for its commercial activity, I think it's rapidly becoming very much a prime residential address. So, we'll have to stay tuned, but it'll be interesting to see how you go here. I know that you're just launching the apartment.
Absolutely.
At the moment.
Yep.
I mean, I've had the pleasure of going through it.
What's your thoughts?
I think it's spectacular. I said before that I think the quality of the build is spectacular, and Crown do a magnificent job. I think the sophistication of the design, split level, which is kind of very New York. Overseas apartments have been split level for a long time. Sydney's coming to terms more recently in that. So I think that's great. But, the finishes, if someone comes and has a look at it, you won't fault the finishes. I think they're as good as any. And this view, well, I mean, that's pretty spectacular. That's pretty spectacular. So, anyway, they should come and have a look at it, but Parramatta's in good shape.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Anthony.